Hi guys. Today I'm gonna be talking about the art community, like art YouTube, and just like not per se personal things, but just like things in general. I used to be a big like art fan, and that's not to say that I'm not anymore, but like art YouTube specifically, I'd be having like several art like just like a truckload of animation slash like art videos in my recommended feed, which I don't really have anymore. Now, I'm wondering if that's because it's just me, or if the art community has changed, or if like things like that. But I feel like personally, this is a hot take, but I think that the art community like peaked in 2018. Like when it came to speed paints, like animation videos, more specifically speed paints, because that was the one that I was able to easily like find when I was looking for like view count and things like that. When it came to like art videos, speed paints used to get like millions of views, millions, and it wasn't because like a downgrade of art quality. Because like, no offense, some of these little speed paints weren't like that, they weren't that complex, so it wasn't like one of those like, I don't know, it wasn't that difficult. I mean, of course, like everyone has their own unique style and whatever, but what I'm trying to say is it's not because people have been getting worse at art, so therefore the view count's going down. No, it's like I feel like the art community has aged out of themselves, because especially the animation community. Look, I know I haven't been interacting with them as much. I know that, but I feel like here's my little wacky little theory. My theory is that everyone in 2018 who were like animation meme fanatics, they were just they were in love with it. They kind of just grew out of it because it's been like 4 years. It's been approximately 4 or 5 years. So I can't really blame them, because like they were adults in the community. Don't get me started on the adults. We don't need to talk about that right now. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But the adults in the community were like, some of them were okay. Um, but I feel like the like really good ones were just, they found jobs. They just kind of stopped posting. I mean, they probably are posting a little bit. I just don't watch it anymore. But I just feel like they aren't there as much, and especially when it comes to like the younger audience, they were like maybe in middle school, and so they found another hobby outside of art or animation, or maybe they're still doing it. I don't know. I actually, fun fact, I didn't do any research for this video. This is just me rambling, and you're sitting here taking it just because you can. Or maybe you're not. I don't know. Maybe you have me muted and you're watching my little silly little speed paint. Regardless, yeah, I think there's been a change in like overall just popularity of art videos, because like I'm gonna go on a little rant. This entire video is a rant, but this is a rant within a rant. I'm not a big fan of how I can't really search YouTube videos like I used to on YouTube. They kind of have this weird section where it's like people who watch your like suggested typed in thing in the search bar also watch this. Hate it. Hate it. Get rid of it. I don't want it, because it usually falls outside of what I searched for originally. Don't like it. Hate it. Hate it. Anyway, back to the original rant. Yeah, our YouTube. I feel like the overall just like popularity just like died out maybe like 2020 slash 2019. I don't know. I feel like every time I was on like YouTube back in that time, I was a wee young lad. I was finding a lot of like animation meme drama videos, and I didn't really understand why it was happening, because after you see like one or two, you kind of get tired of it. Personally, some people loved the drama because there was people tuning into it. They loved it. They ate it up. The girlies, They found it delicious, and I just was like, I can't be bothered. And I would see the thumbnails of these videos, and I was like, they were like, so I haven't like watched the content of them, but some of them were like, this person's a pedophile, this person's a groomer, and I'm just like, what the hell? I wonder if that was partially part of the decline, the just amount of like, just egregious shit happening in the community. Basically, I feel like the art community just it's not giving what it's supposed to give. That's it. That's what I'm complaining about. Things aren't how they used to be back when I was a kid. I'm basically an old man on my porch saying, back when I was younger, speed paint videos used to get 18 million views. Not anymore. But, like, hyperbole aside, I think that we're getting, like, more, let's not say we, because I don't know you. I have been getting a lot more, like, aesthetic ASMR freaking, like, drawing videos of, like, people drawing on their little, what's it called, like, their little tablets with, like, in Procreate, and they're just, like, doing that for, like, maybe an hour, or, like, maybe 30 minutes, or whatever. And I've watched the speed paint to draw with me pipeline. Like, I've been watching people slowly get away from doing just sped up videos, because it seems like that doesn't really hold people's attention anymore, to like draw with me videos, which is basically people doing a speed paint but like a little bit slower and like with a camera pointed at their drawing tablet. I mean, go off. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's aesthetic. I think it has a nice vibe. But it's really interesting to see like how basically it's the same format, but just a tad bit different. Yeah, I'm not saying that I miss those times of 2018, because they were messy. They were very messy. There was this one time I came home from school. I'm not gonna say what grade I was in, but I was young, so I came back from school, and there's like this video while I used to listen to like YouTube videos while I was drawing, and it was this like video. I don't know if I can even say this, but there was a certain guy who hated animation videos, and he was like critiquing all these people's like videos of like, this is not funny, this is not creative, this is just a head bopping up and down. And I used to be like, yeah, it is a head just bopping up and down. I could do better. I never ended up making a video, but I was like, I can do better than you guys. But that was me at the time. But essentially, me looking back at this now, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just a bunch of kids having fun, just exploring their medium. Turns out the guy was no bueno. He wasn't too great. There was like this. He ended up doing some weird shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me just wrap that up very quickly. Right? It used to be the animation meme community used to just like thrive off of drama videos, and it felt like, to me personally, it just felt like high school, like just like a bunch of kids in high school / middle school fighting with each other. Of course, there was, again, serious allegations were being thrown, but some of them were just like tracing. That's another video for another time. Some people were tracing videos, some people were copying videos, like, you copied mine, I did this first, when the entire like community was just copying each other, because that was kind of the point. But obviously, you know, I get it. You know, you're supposed to make it a bit more original with your own take, and some people were just stealing. But like, there was that, and then there was people who were just like kinda problematic. Let's use the word problematic. If I could, I would like to go in a time machine, and I would like to go back to 2018 YouTube, just so I can have a taste of what it was like. Because I feel, personally, things are pretty calm right now. Where I'm at, I don't know what part of YouTube you guys are on, but I'm chilling. There hasn't been any oh my gosh, this is just me reminiscing on 2018 at this point. I remember when there used to be so many disc track videos. What were those? What was that? Why were people so obsessed with making whole little mini music videos and just insulting each other over YouTube drama? And some people were some of the drama was valid and it was very serious. But the diss tracks were just weird. There was one every single week. But nowadays I feel like we've grown. I feel like YouTube's grown a bit. We're not so vulgar. We've matured. Why am I saying we? I wasn't a part of any of this, but I feel like it's grown. I feel like the overall community has changed on YouTube, especially with there was YouTube arcs. There was a point in YouTube where people described it as the Wild West, where they would just post any and everything. I remember as a child, I got recommended. I don't even remember the name of this guy, but he was it was a My Little Pony video, animated video, but the characters were all just messed up. They were all very violent. It was just I remember it's been etched and burned into my brain. Fluttershy just cutting off the heads of her friends. If you know, you know. You had to have been there. It was a time. Do not take me as a source. I'm just the one gossiping, okay? This is not a highly researched video. I literally just wrote in my journal, I was yeah, this is gonna be what I'm gonna talk about. And then I called it a day, and I just opened up my screen and started recording. But I think maybe it's changed for the better. I feel like everyone should have artistic freedom, but kids were finding things that they were not supposed to find on 2018 YouTube. Has it changed me as a person? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who I would have been if I wasn't on 2018 YouTube, because I saw some things. Okay, apparently not that bad, because I've been getting YouTube videos. Not YouTube videos, excuse me. Let's talk about that. Sorry, my mind is going really fast. YouTube as a platform is nice and all, but TikTok, I feel I find the content and the drama and the nonsensicalness of it all, if one were to say, lives on TikTok. I've found people doing the weirdest shit on TikTok live. More specifically, when you're just scrolling, I found this. Let me know if you've seen it too. It's just this big-headed baby struggling to breathe on TikTok live. People just I don't mind mukbang videos. I don't like them, but people eating or people just doing shit on TikTok live. It's a bit. It has a certain air of 2018ness in it, and the art community on TikTok, y'all. I thought I didn't have enough to talk about for this video until I just remembered the art community on TikTok. I'm rolling up my sleeves right now. You can't see it, but folks, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we insulting and fighting each other over art styles and just mass harassing people in the comment section of TikTok? There's nothing wrong with little haha giggle jokes and whatever, but just people were I remember this person on TikTok was had a drawing style where it was a little weird. I didn't personally care for the art style, but I don't have to many art styles. There's a lot of mainstream art styles that I don't like. I hate the art style of Big Mouth. Don't like Big Mouth art. I think it looks kind of ugly. But it's mainstream. It's a thing that some people like. I hate it. So this person had like a bit of like different proportions for the face and like anatomy and stuff. And people were like just tearing this person up in the comments and like making a bunch of like stitches and stuff, like going in on this person. And I'm just like, yo, this person's probably like 15, 13. Give it a break. It's not that serious. It hasn't happened like on like a daily basis for me. I haven't been seeing it that much, but it's happened enough to the point where I'm just like, I don't know what's going on over here, but y'all need to take like go to the corner. You need a timeout. You need to stop. I really hate it. Like, don't shit on beginners. Everyone's hard somewhere, right? So why are we shitting on them? I don't know. I feel like no one's allowed to be bad at stuff anymore. Everyone's expected to be some sort of child prodigy and be good at art from the get-go. Why? Or to have extreme improvement within a year. Allow people to be bad at things, to mess up, to like make things that you typically wouldn't like. Especially if they're a child. I mean, like, to be honest, there are times where I look at my art and I'm still thinking, why am I not better? Why am I not like making like Marvel comic worthy art right now? And I realize, man, why do we have to be perfect at everything? Why do we have to be like immediately good? I feel like people should be allowed to have this like time to grow. And I feel like people, especially the people in that community, in the drama art community on TikTok, they just don't like it. They don't like seeing people be not good at things. And like, I feel like it's gotten better. I saw like a nice video of someone asking like, oh, how do I improve my art to look like this? And I saw some genuine like good critique, but people who just like stem out of like, how do I put it? They stem out of like popular art styles. They get shit on. They get made fun of. And I don't like that. Let them make the art. Regardless if you like it or not, you know? On a more personal note, I feel like I just don't really watch art videos anymore. They don't really have much appeal to me anymore, because like the art advice that I was getting was like, you know, I feel like I've grown out of it. Like, obviously, you know, nothing wrong with going back to basics and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, learning how to color this in, how to do this right, what colors to use, I already know that. I mean, obviously, again, nothing wrong with basics, but like, I'm more interested, personally, this is another personal part, I'm more interested in the finances of art, because your boy just graduated high school. I don't need to like my quality of art is okay. It's not what my main concern is. My main concern is getting a job, is to make money. So I would like to see more videos of that, please, for whoever makes those kinds of videos. It just does like how I make my living as like a Patreon artist or whatever. The government is struggling economic wise. Make more of these, please. I need them. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna leave it there. And you can watch the rest of the speed paint. Yeah. Bye.